to the 85th year of Tulip Time here with the Volksparade. I'm Wendy Wigger.
And I'm Tim Bremen, and we'll be co-hosting today and bringing you Tulip Time, the 85th Tulip Time from Holland, Michigan.
And we have ordered up the perfect weather. It's not too cold, not too warm, just right, as they say. And we've already had a little street screening, or cleaning, I should say, because of the rain. But everyone's having a good time, and we're so glad that you are joining us.
It's made the job for the men who are carrying the water and scooping up the water a lot easier today.
I have to say there's some women carrying buckets too, but I just want to put that out there.
I'm sure.
But this is going to be a great parade, obviously kicking off Tulip Time, and one of three major parades, and a lot of fun to come. I'm glad we're capturing some of the street scrubbers as they go down. And it is a requirement, isn't it, Tim, that everyone must be in costume if you're going to be scrubbing the streets?
Correct. You know, this all starts, Wendy, with the mayor inspecting the streets and finding them to be unsuitable for the guests that we have here for Tulip Time. And he calls on the residents to do their part and clean the streets in preparation for our festival and for the guests.
Well, and they're doing a great job. It's as far as I can see, we're still got quite a few street scrubbers. Not all are wearing the authentic Dutch shoes, I might call out. And some are wearing some very wonderfully dressed shoes here.
We have some Michigan fans with their blue and yellow, or blue and maize, excuse me.
Yep. And every year I've emceed the parade, this couple has always been here to be part of it and making sure that they're wearing, yes, traditional, yes, a little Dutch kiss.
Darling.
Thank you.
And love is in the air.
Yes. Yep. Thank you.
Wendy, I think it's fun for the kids of this community to have a half day of school. They get home, they do a quick lunch, and then they get into their Dutch costumes, come down with their parents, and do their part for the community.
Right, right. And I'll tell you, there's not too many school systems that have this kind of a festival in their own backyard. So the fact that our whole community can come together, celebrate in so many different ways is just outstanding.
Lots of moms.
Is that family?
Lots of moms pushing their kids in strollers to make sure even the youngest are trained on the ways of Tulip Time.
And our camera person is trying very hard not to get cleaned along with the streets at the moment.
I don't know how successful she's going to be by the end here.
Now, Tim, I understand you've also been doing a little bit of tourism, jumping on and off some of the tourist bus. What's some of your experience been so far this year?
Wendy, it's my 4th year as a step-on guide for the festival, and I get on those big buses that come to town with 40 to 55 guests and give them 3-hour tours. My longest one this year is 9 hours.
9 hours with the same group?
With the same
group.
That's
astounding.
They will be here for 4 days, touring every facet of our community. Way to go. We're taking it. Technology is king.
What the street grooms did not pick up, this crew will certainly do so. And I have to say, we've got the most wonderful group of very, very young parade goers right across the street from us.
They are darling.
They've got some of the best seats in the house.
And the sweepers are clearly putting on a show for the kids.
Thank you. So the 9-hour tour.
Oh my goodness. He wants more attention than we're able to give him.
I think so. The 9-hour tour that you had as a tour guide happened or is going to be happening?
It's coming up this Friday. The group, I believe, is from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they'll be staying in the area for a total of 5 days. Mm-hmm. And going throughout every facet of our community. They spend a lot of time out at Ottawa Beach in that area, going south of town to Grasscott, visiting Grasscott CRC.
Okay.
And then all the sites in the festival.
Fantastic. So you have a lot of nuggets of knowledge here as it relates to all of the greater community and the parades, the 85th Festival. Share a little bit of what you've been sharing with those that are not able to take the tour with you.
Sure. You know, it's been interesting. One of my favorite things is how this community honors those in the community as well as like our veterans. And you know, Holland does parades well. We take our parades very seriously. And throughout the festival, we have 3 parades: Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Then one of my favorites later in the season is Memorial Day.
Oh yeah.
And when all the veterans are invited to participate in that and our community can honor them, it's really our family coming together and clap and just honor them. My kids will ask, well, can I sit down now? Can I stop clapping? And no, these men and women have given their lives for our community and we need to honor them as well.
Right.
So things like that, how great Holland is to be living into and the community feel that we always have.
It's fantastic. Well, it's going to be a little bit before we start the parade, so we encourage people to just take it all in.